Alright, good morning. Today I have a special video series that I'm going to be starting for this channel, which I'm calling Trout Adventures. The reason I'm doing that is because soon, in about 3 weeks' time, I will be going over to Europe, specifically Italy, where you can catch trout. I have never caught trout before. We don't have trout where I live, up here in far north Queensland. But I'm super excited. So what I've done is I've actually spent a lot of time researching, using like even AI stuff like ChatGPT and whatnot, and the forums like Reddit, to find a selection of lures that I can take along with me. Obviously, because I'll be traveling, I want to travel very light. And I have purchased a couple different rods, a couple different reels, different setups, and some lures, specifically trout lures. And today I'm going to be testing each of those lures. So I'll run through each one that I selected, why I selected it, and yeah, I've never actually fished with them, and yeah, so today I'll just be testing them out. I'll probably be doing like 5 minutes on each lure just to kind of see how they work, because they all serve a different purpose. And yeah, anyway, I'm super excited. I'll show you the different setups. I've got 2 different reels, and I've got 2 different rods in a bait caster style, and then I've also got a spin setup that I'll bring along with me as well. But today I'm just going to be using the one rod and reel that I will most likely be using for most of the fishing I'll be doing. Yeah, anyway, I'm super excited, so let's get into it. As you've probably seen from the B-roll intro footage, this is a little pack that I've made of my lures. Inside this has got all the main lures I'll be using. Now, I have also purchased like AliExpress versions of some of those lures, so that way, if there's an area that's a little bit rocky or a bit dodgy and I'm worried I might snag and I'll lose my lure, I can throw that one instead, and it should hopefully serve a similar purpose and do the same job. I have also purchased a bunch of spinners. These have been accumulated over a bit of time because I actually use them to fish here in freshwater creeks as well. So I've just kind of bought a few more for the trip, some nicer ones, and then I've also got some cheap AliExpress ones as well. But yeah, got a little bag, a little case for them as well. Super excited to try these out. Yeah, hopefully they serve me well. Some of them are a bit weird and quirky, and then some are just your basic old spinners. Alright, so the first lure I've put on is this Jackson Trout Tune. I don't know why I grabbed it in this color, but it I thought I'd get something a little bit vibrant. But anyway, just looking at my little ChatGPT cheat sheet, because all these lures look very similar, some of them, and I honestly can't remember why I bought them and what they did. So anyway, here's my little cheat sheet. It's basically saying it's a Jackson Trout Tune 55, and it's pretty much for everything. It's calling it a finesse twitch bait. So basically I'm gonna cast it out, twitch, 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 pause, twitch, twitch, pause, and it should really suspend from what I can gather. Very slowly sinking. It's got a really nice twitch. And when you straight wind it, it's got a really nice tight wobble. I quite like that. It's nice. Cool. On to the next one. This next one is the Jackson, I believe it is pronounced Meteora. It's a 52 mil. Basically it's saying this is a reaction bait, so it's aggressive, so it's going to be like a twitch, twitch, pause, repeat. It's going to be, yeah, for aggressive trout when it's windy. I think this one's slightly heavier, so this one might sink. But yeah, I reckon this will have pretty good action. This will probably cast really well as well, and yeah, I reckon this will be good. But yeah, so this is like an aggression bite kind of like make them hit sort of thing. So let's see how it goes. Oh yes, that is very heavy compared to the others. Casts really, this is going to be a long cast, especially on this rod. A kind of like weird wobble to it, but I think that's the idea, is it's got like it's very exaggerated. You can almost kind of walk it. Doesn't have much of a straight wind action. It's got a little bit of a wobble, actually quite a tight little wobble actually. So yeah. Next one here we have the Smith Contact D63. This is a deep water specialist, so this will be for, it's quite heavy, much bigger than the others. It's to get down, sink, I'm guessing either in fast moving streams or in like still deep pockets of water where trout could be hiding. I don't know what the action's going to be like on this, but definitely sinking. It's saying to basically cast it, count it down, so let it sink, and then 2 sharp jerks, and then I'm guessing just keep doing that same thing. So yeah, let's give it a go. I'm not really in super deep water right now, but I'm guessing this thing's going to sink quick. Potentially might be a bit heavy for this rod, but oh yeah. Okay, probably not really fishing this one correctly right now, but I understand the idea of it, and it makes sense. It does sink. It does kind of sink almost tail down, and then yeah, you just kind of twitch it up. Probably not the best area to be using this one, but I understand the concept and understand how it fishes. I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful when I do this. I might even have to turn the brakes right up for it, because at the moment, if I bombed this, I think I would backlash pretty bad just because of how heavy the lure is, but that is kind of its purpose, so I totally get it. Still happy with the purchase. Yeah. All right, fantastic. We'll keep going to the next guy. All right, so this next one I believe is the Jackson, I think it's pronounced Canade or Canadair, I don't know. But this one, ChatGPT is saying on my little cheat sheet, it is telling me that it is current specialist. So this one's for pocket water and technical rivers. Cast upstream, small twitches back, let the current do the work. All right, so you kind of like throw it into a current stream and let it kind of just do and twitch away, and let the current basically do all the work. So it's saying boulder gardens, small streams, pocket water. So basically what we have in front of us, and what a lot of the places where fish hide in here. So this probably would be pretty good for back home here. So let's give it a crack. All right, I'm gonna cast this one up with the current. So it does sink as well. But it's got a really nice twitch action. I'm just going to cast it where I can actually see it, because it's a bit tricky. A little bit tricky to use, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting it to sink the way it's sinking. It's not super heavy, but it is cutting through that current. It'd be interesting to see it in something a little bit faster flowing. There's a spot further up here which I might try it out a bit later. Got a little bit, the straight retriever isn't great, but that's not what it's for, so. All right, so this next one is the Daiwa Silver Creek Minnow 44S. This is just a natural bait fish. I'm guessing it's gonna have a pretty good action. I have used the Daiwa Silver Creek Doctor Minnows before. I actually have one in this kit as well. Cast it, twitch, pause for 2 to 5 seconds, and then repeat. It's best for clear water, wary trout, and bright sunny days, I guess. So it's supposed to be quite a natural looking bait fish. So let's give it a quick flick and see what happens. It's a little bit too shallow right here to let it pause for 2 to 5 seconds, but it's very slow sink. I thought it'd be a little bit more suspending, but this one is a little bit heavier than their standard ones. Once it kind of hit that current there, it slowed right down actually, so maybe it needs a bit of current to work well. It doesn't really have much of a slow retrieve or straight wind. It's definitely more of a twitch bait to get its action. It's got a really great twitch, but yeah, definitely not a slow retrieve. It's kind of got no action at all when you like straight retrieve. Yeah, a little bit different than I was expecting, but still great. Last, technically for today, last one we'll be testing today, and then we'll go do some fishing. So this is the Daiwa Silver Creek Dr. Minnow 2. This one is going to be my shallow diver. Like I said, it is suspending, so it's saying steady retrieve, small twitches, occasional pause. These things have phenomenal action. I really quite like them. So yeah, I'll throw it in, show you how it works, and yeah, then we'll actually get to some proper fishing. So this one you can definitely slow retrieve or like straight retrieve. It's got a really good wobble, but it's also got a really good twitch. And if you do twitch, it does tend to drop a bit lower, which is nice. Whereas if you straight pull, it will just kind of sit as a shallow diver. So it kind of does serve a couple different purposes. But yeah, if you twitch it, you can actually get it down a little bit deeper, and it's quite a nice little action. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm hoping, because I got the polarizer on my GoPro, that you'll actually be able to see through that glare a little bit. Alright, fantastic. Let's chuck a couple on and just walk around. I'll probably be changing lures a lot. Or what I might do is I'll fish for 5 minutes, like I said, for each one. So might put a timer on and then just swap it, and then that way they all get an even go. And I can kind of just get used to using them. So I'll go put the good camera away. We'll go straight to GoPro footage, and we'll do some fishing around the creek. All right, I believe this is the Jackson Canada. I'm gonna call it Canada. So this is I believe this is the, I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's the, what's the word? Current master one. So this one is for current sections, it's saying, to let the current do the work. So they've actually redone all this section here, but it is some of the faster flowing bits of current. So gonna twitch through here. It is very shallow. It used to be a lot nicer, this little bend in terms of fishing. But there's a little section just up here that I'm keen to try this out with. I catch fish here, but because they've done all this construction, I think all the fish in this section have vanished. Try a few different things out, but yeah, this little section here normally produces a fish. They come out from beneath that log there, but this is a perfect little test. Oh, there you go. This is the current master. Very small one, but it's exactly what it's supposed to do. That is awesome. Oh man. Okay. Fish number 1, current master at work. That worked great. I was trying to get you a closer look at that fish, but it flopped off when I took the hook out and back in the water, so unfortunately I missed it. But that worked exactly how it was supposed to. Let the current do the work, just twitched it basically up, and it worked perfectly. This through here is normally pretty good as well, but again, it can be quite a strong current, and I normally throw a soft plastic through here because it just floats through it, but this lure kind of does the same thing. Alright, nothing here, but we got to see how it works. That's incredible. So let's change lure. Alright, so I am swapping to the Silver Creek minnow and going for that ultra realistic or natural baitfish look. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I've got the Smith Contact D on. I've turned the brakes up to hopefully control it a bit better, because as you can see by the bend in the rod, it is a little bit heavy. Anyway, this is a bit of a deep pocket down the back there, so let's see how we go. It's hard to cast accurately because it is so heavy, like it wants to go off to the left. Nope, same spot exactly, just a little bit further. Let it sink, pull, sink. This one, I think this is the Meteora, which I think had a bit more action, which is what I'm wanting. Anyway, let's try this guy out, see if anything changes. I reckon, hoping up in this section here I might be able to get a few little nibbles just to get you guys another fish. Hopefully actually show you something. And then we might finish up the video. Oh, there we go, we're on. The double clutch. Nice. Yes. Such a good lure. Look at that. Beautiful little jungle perch. Hopefully I can actually get this guy on camera. Alright, just a small little guy. But hey, I'm happy for the bite. Beautiful little fish. He's gorgeous. He's really healthy looking actually, which is awesome to see. So let's get him back in the water. All right, I think that's fishing done. Yeah, that's the fishing session finished for today anyway. Alright, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm looking at a barramundi just down there. I've tied on the double clutch because it's sitting quite low, and I reckon I might be able to get a reaction bite if I get it close enough to his head. Literally sitting on top of it now. Only main thing I'm worried about is I don't think I'll be able to deal with this thing if I catch it. Oh, he's having a look at it. He's having a look at it. He's swimming away. Jeez. Oh, he literally had a look at it. He literally went up and had a look. My goodness. Oh, he's actually longer than I thought he was. He's probably good 40. Oh, my heart was just racing there for a second, because he actually turned and had a look at it and then just swiped away.